Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday. We took Wednesday off. I was not feeling well. I woke up feeling a little bit better this morning, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought about taking the day off because for one, it's raining, it's gloomy, but I was like, you know what? I feel well enough, you know, and if anything happens, if I feel worse, I can always go home later. But you know, I took a COVID test, it's not COVID, so there is like a stomach virus going around like my work at nighttime, so maybe that's what I have. I don't know. But anyways, brand new day, right? It's currently 12:19. I know what you're thinking. It's kind of late. I started around, well, technically 10:30, but not really. So I had an order with Potbelly. You know, that had a $10 tip going 2 miles, so I did that. And then they gave me another order with a $20 tip going 1 mile. Now I thought I recorded everything, but I just looked at it and there's nothing there, so I didn't. But basically, we got $30 in the bag here from Potbelly, which is great. And then I got this order here from Buffalo Wing Factory. A little bit of a risk, but the initial payout is pretty high. I think it's $23.25. It's a bunch of items. It is going out of my zone, but that's okay. You know, it's one of those days where I'm gonna go ahead and risk it. Cause why not? You know. But yeah, so after I accepted it, I saw the subtotal of $300. It is going to an office. I got to the Buffalo Wing Factory and they were like, oh, it's gonna be 2 more minutes. And I was like, I don't know if that's true. You know, but the guy seemed like, you know, he wasn't really lying. So I sat down and then I get a call from a 650 number, which to me is always Doordash. So I pick up and it's the lady. Say, hey, I was just wondering like if you've been waiting a while and if they have an ETA. And I was like, well, they told me they're packing it up, which is what the guy told me. So hopefully I'll be out of here in a few minutes. She's like, oh, okay, cool, thank you so much. So a few minutes later, they gave me the food. They actually gave me a box. I've never seen anyone else do that except for like Chinese places, but they gave me a box and then a bag with the rest of the food. I'm telling you, my car right now smells delicious. It smells like wings. It smells good. But yeah, we have a 25-minute drive to the drop-off, and we're still gonna be about 10 minutes early. But yeah, one thing I wanted to touch on, I did get an email saying the DoorDash is doing these gas rewards and the little incentives, you know, to motivate people to dash. Look, I'm all for the gas one, man. From 2% to 10%, I already use the card enough, you know. I mean, I use it plenty. That's what I meant. And any purchase that you do, like at a Wawa or Sheetz, counts towards that, you know. So at Wawa, you can buy anything. You can buy food, you can buy water, you can buy medicine. It's like, you know, it's almost like a mini grocery store, you know. So I think it's a great deal. The one about, like, you know, if you do 100 deliveries or you drive 100 miles or whatever, that one, I'm not gonna lie, I glanced through it because I'm gonna do the miles, I'm gonna do the deliveries anyways. So I feel like that's just maybe like a little added bonus for me. But you know, I think DoorDash probably felt the pressure, the fact that, you know, Uber was doing something. But if anything, I feel like this is gonna cause a bunch of people to sign up for the Dash Direct card, which isn't a bad thing. Your boy got a video on that. I'll put that in the link. But the only thing that sucked when I signed up for the Dash Direct card is how long it took to get it, you know. But yeah, I mean, I think it's great. I think it's DoorDash, you know, maybe trying to save face, you know, because you don't want to look like you don't care about your drivers and whatnot, since they're kind of like the backbone, you know. But yeah, I think a good goal for today would be $250. I know I've been putting that a lot. I know I've been putting that up. Man, I can't even talk. I know that I've been putting up that goal lately, and we haven't been able to hit it. But hey, today might be the day. There is peak pay going on. I think it just ended at noon. An extra $1. It's currently, like I said, you know, noon. It's 12:22 right now. But yeah, so if anything, I wanted to thank you guys. I know in the last couple of weeks the channel's been growing so much. So, you know, thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the content. I know sometimes it can be repetitive. If anything, every day is probably repetitive. But you know, sometimes nothing happens and there's nothing to talk about. But for the most part, there's always something, or, you know, or some order will come in. I mean, look at this crap. Look at this garbage. You know, you guys know how the game is played. But anyways, we still got about a 20-minute drive, and we'll see you guys at the drop-off. Alrighty guys, we just got the order dropped off, and let me tell you, they were definitely waiting for that order. When I got there, 2 ladies, arms crossed, looking super mean, but, you know, got the nice charm going. I was like, hey, you know, I'm so sorry it took so long. I apologized, you know. They were super nice in the end, and on top of that, it had a $62 payout, which is awesome. So definitely worked out in our favor. Now we do have a 20-minute drive back to the town center, but that's okay. Because again, one order, $62. Let's go. But yeah, so hopefully, maybe we get something along the way. I know it says that it's looking for orders to dash along the way, but I don't think there's anything here going back to my zone realistically. So it is what it is, but we'll see you guys on the next one. Guys, so once we made it back to the town center, we did a little bit of waiting, nothing crazy or anything. We got this order here from Poke Hub. The food was ready. We just dropped it off a second ago. I was on the phone, so I couldn't really record when I picked it up. But yeah, so not too bad, not too bad. I'm glad that we got something, you know, to keep it going, because I was getting a bunch of garbage when I was driving back, which is kind of discouraging. But at the same time, I was like, I'm not gonna settle. Like I know myself. I know there's good orders. You know, you just gotta get past all the BS. You know, you gotta swim through it. But anyways, it's currently 1:30. We'll see you guys on the next one. We're still making our way to the town center, but one thing I forgot to mention is I was looking at my ratings just randomly. I rarely look at them because I feel like they rarely move. Like my average customer rating has been 4.94 for like forever. The only one that really changes is my acceptance rating and maybe the completion rating. But I was looking at my lifetime deliveries, and we have 15,973. So we're basically almost at 16,000 deliveries. Wow, I can't believe that. That's crazy. I've been dashing since 2019, so you know we've put in some work, you know. But I've definitely made, I think, a decent amount of money for sure from DoorDash. But yeah, my only regret is not starting my channel sooner. I don't know why I didn't, you know. But yeah, we're here now, so we're here to stay. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, the slow times have definitely arrived. It's 2:30 and we finally have our next order. So I think we've gone almost a whole hour without doing anything. Yeah, basically a whole hour. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it was just really slow, you know. And then the orders that did come in, 475s, 375s, like, you know, we're not doing any of that. So when this one came in here from Bar Taco, 625, I think it was going like less than 2.5 miles. You know, we jumped on that right away. So yeah, hopefully we don't have any issues. The food was ready, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Guys, so we got the order dropped off here from Bar Taco. I was going to an office party. They're having a great time. St. Patty's Day, all that good stuff. Made it back to the town center and literally took a nap. I couldn't even take a screenshot of this order because when I came to, there was like 2 seconds left. But it was showing 625. I want to say like 2.5 miles, maybe less, from Santini's. So not a great order, to be honest. It's been pretty slow. It's basically been like 20 minutes since last doing the one from Bar Taco. And I really want to pick up the pace because we can't be doing one order every 30 minutes. It's just not gonna work. You know, so let me get this dropped off and hopefully it picks up. Let's go. Alrighty guys, I don't know if today is just Trash Thursday or everybody took the day off because it's St. Patty's or nobody's ordering. I don't know what's going on. It's been the slowest it's been in forever. Like, I think I've gone a whole nother hour without doing an order. I mean, I have an order now. We just picked it up from Potbelly, 625, like 2.5 miles maybe. But the waiting has been awful. And I mean, I'm getting orders, but again, super low quality orders. Like, I mean, I'm sure someone's taking these just because they want to stay active. And I understand that to an extent. But I'm not taking anything below $5 to stay active, you know. I'd rather not do anything than to waste my time on gas, because that's what you're doing. You're wasting your time and you're wasting your gas. So anyways, I'm hoping that dinner is better, and I'm hoping that, you know, we just keep getting some type of orders, because we got lucky with the fact that we had that catering from Potbelly, $30 in the bag, and then super lucky with that order that from the big one from Buffalo Wing Factory that ended up being like $60 or whatever. Without that, you know, today we would have like no money. I mean, I'm sure we would, but it would be like super minimal compared to where we're at now. So again, you know, we have to maximize our money somehow. So when Potbelly calls and it's, you know, less than 2 miles and not going to a hospital, I'm gonna be there. And of course, you know, the big orders with DoorDash, that's just, you know, a risk you gotta take sometimes. So hopefully you guys are doing better than I am, because right now I'm pretty slow. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, so we got the order dropped off from Potbelly, no problems, right? We were making it back to the town center when I got this offer here from True Food Kitchen. I saw 10 items, $7.75 for the payout, and like not a crazy amount of miles. Jumped on it right away. The food wasn't ready, but we waited about 5 minutes, no big deal. I have a feeling that it should be a banger. It asked me to take a photo of my catering bag, which is always a nice indication. you know, and it does have a subtotal of like 130 bucks. So hopefully it works out. Because today, yeah, I get it. We got a huge banger at the beginning and then the catering from Potbelly, but after that, it's been so dead. So I'm hoping that this kickstarts our night. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off from True Food Kitchen and it went from $7.75 to $25.45. Exactly what we needed to get back on track to hit $2.50 for the day. Because honestly, before this big order that we just got, it's been super slow. I mean, I don't know what's going on today. I'm calling it Trash Thursday, Decline Thursday, whatever you want to call it. It's been a pretty crappy day. We've just gotten really lucky with those big orders. So anyways, we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, we just picked up our next order here from North Italia, showing a $6.25 payout, 9 items. I think it was going like 3.1 miles. Jumped on it right away, mainly because of the items. I looked at them and they're all, you know, entrees. It's not like sauce or like a fork and knife cutlery kit or anything like that. These are real items. The food was ready on top of that. So I'm thinking this is gonna pay out maybe in the early 20s or like late teens. Hopefully I'm right. I mean, but I'm pretty sure that it should be more than the $6.25 that is showing. So hopefully after this we can keep it going. It's currently 5:35. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the food dropped off and let me tell you, we are back in business. It had a $28 payout. Let's go. So I'm super hyped. I was not expecting that. I was thinking it might be like, you know, $19, $18, $20, $21. I didn't see how much the subtotal was. I couldn't see it. But it was probably, I would say, 100 and some change for sure, minimum. So now we're basically kind of close to Fintai. So I'm just going to cruise by. Hopefully we get something along the way. I mean, there's a Glory Days, there's a Fintai, there's a Chick-fil-A, there's a bunch of other stores. So maybe we can get something from them because I'm literally right there, you know. So we'll see. But anyways, we'll catch you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, and we got an order here from Chick-fil-A. Look at that, $6.25, less than a mile. So that's what I was hoping to get, you know, a low mileage, decent paying order. So we're pulling in right now. I highly doubt that it's ready since I was already here, but if it is, hey, even better. So if you see the map, it's super close. So I don't think there'll be anything on top. I think it's just one item. Let me see here. It's 2 items. It's come on, let me see what is it? It's 2 fillets, so not even like a sandwich, just like the chicken fillets. So they just got like the meat or like the chicken, basically. Okay, cool. So in that case, the food should be ready. So let me see if I can pull in here. It's one of those where they have like a little window where you just knock and then they just take care of you right away. So hopefully the food is ready and we'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty guys, after dropping off the order from Chick-fil-A, which became $7.25, we drove back to the town center, and before I was able to park, we got this order here from Chipotle showing a $7 payout. I think it was going like less than 2.5 miles maybe. The food was ready, so hey, you know, we're baby stepping it to $200 and then hopefully more. It's currently 6:05. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so we got the order dropped off here from Chipotle. Now it's currently 6:20. If I'm not mistaken, we're sitting at $191.11. Not too bad. We should be able to break 200 in the next few minutes and then keep it going, maybe 225, maybe even 250. We are going till 7:30, so we got a little over an hour. So I don't know how much we'll be able to do, but we're sure gonna try to hit the goal. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so we got our next set of orders here. We just picked them up, both of them from the bento house. The first one was $6.25, I think like 2.5 miles maybe, and then the stack was just $6 more, less than a mile. Of course we jumped on it right away, even though the orders were not ready when I got there, but I saw they were cranking the food out. So I was like, you know what, I can wait, no problem. Now we're about 2 minutes from the first drop off, and it's currently 6:37. So after doing these 2 drop-offs, we should be over the $200 threshold, which is awesome. And then, you know, we have basically now until 7:30 to try and maximize our earnings. I'm hoping that we get one banger so we can, you know, so we can be right there. I'm hoping, you know. But again, if it doesn't happen any day that we can do more than $200, I'm pretty happy. Plus, considering how slow it was earlier, like, I mean, like, so slow. Like, it almost didn't even make sense for me to be out here, and I think I might have to do that. I think I might just have to, you know, just go home and just come back when it's, you know, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. But then at the same time, I'm like, what if it's busy, you know? So I don't know. yeah, let me get this orders dropped off, and then we'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty, guys, we got both orders dropped off, and the funny thing is that the stack offer that was only showing us $6 additional, that one became $825. I mean, my original offer stayed at $625, even though it was way bigger than the stack. So I mean, hey, it worked out in the end. We got the money, you know what I'm saying? So now we're sitting at $205 with some change, which is, you know, not too bad. Hopefully we can do at least maybe $225. It is already $650, so we're kind of running out of time. I mean, I'm still hoping we can do $250, but we would need a banger, an absolute banger right now to get to that, and I just don't see that happening. But you know, it's possible. So we'll see you guys on the next order. You guys, one thing that I forgot to mention is the channel is growing. I'm getting the same question in almost every single video from new people, and that's fine. If this is the first time watching the video, you might have questions. So when I take a screenshot, you guys will see that it'll say like, you know, the dollars per mile. Okay, so that's from the DUH app, the driver utility helper app for Android only. Now, if you have an Android, I highly recommend it. It does a lot more stuff than that. I've been thinking about doing a review on it, but the fact that I don't use it to its full capacity, that's why I haven't done it. I mean, you can set like auto decline. You can set it so you don't even see offers from like certain restaurants like Wendy's and whatnot. You can do so many things. Now, I don't like to give it that much control, you know what I'm saying? All I'm using it for is to tracking my miles and tracking all my numbers and the metrics and stuff. But you can use it for a lot of stuff. I mean, it gives you a lot of good info. It gives you, you know, week to date. It gives you the previous week, how many offers, the miles, the money. It's a really good app. I mean, I am using the pro mode. I think it's like $9 a month or whatever, but you know, you can put it in your taxes. No big deal. But yeah, so that's the app. I know they're working on a Apple app, like a iOS, but I don't think anything's set in stone yet. So I'll put a link in the description if you guys are interested in the driver utility helper, the DUH app. Anyways, now we're back at the town center waiting for another order, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, guys, we just picked up what's going to be most likely our last 2 orders of the night from Silver Diner. Initially, the one that I picked up was 850, 5 miles, I think 3 items. I picked it up because it's leaving me basically like 2 to 3 minutes from my job. So no problem, right? And then they stacked it with an additional order, $6 more, like less than a mile. It's on the way, so it's perfect. So I think we're probably gonna finish around, if we're lucky, I think $220, maybe. At least $215 for sure. But I'm thinking hopefully $220. But yeah, I mean, again, overall, pretty decent day. It wasn't the $250 that I would have liked, but we had a lot of downtime. I mean, a lot of downtime. Like, I think maybe 2 hours of not doing anything, which sounds bad, but you know, I watched what did I watch? Upload season 2 on Amazon. If you guys haven't seen it, great show. Great show. Anyways, let me get these dropped off, and then we'll talk about the numbers. Alrighty, guys, we got both orders dropped off. We're out of time. It's already 7:30. We're gonna go ahead and call it a night. We're gonna finish at $219.87, which is pretty good. I mean, it was really, really slow. If we would have just had a normal day, you know, I think we would have crushed the goal. You know, so I'm lucky that we had the huge order that ended up being $62 plus the other catering that I got from Potbelly. If not, we would have had a pretty rough day. I think dinner was okay. You know, I think at times a little bit slow, but overall I'm happy with the way the day ended. But anyways, let me put up all my numbers here. Again, we ended up declining 206 orders, which were probably all garbage. I'm telling you, back in the day when I first started dashing, I mean, I didn't have a channel then, but I used to be so picky with my orders, you know. And now I'm more relaxed now. Now I'm just about, hey, let's talk about cash flow. Let's talk about what orders make sense. You know, all that good stuff. But anyways, thank you all for coming along with me on today's dash. We'll see you guys next time. You guys stay safe. Peace.